Hello, what's going down? So it doesn't sound like too many people got crushed by this in solar rug pull. So basically, that means most of us have a little bit of money that we're looking to try and either get back or, find a new home for, right? I know I had a little bit that I was trying to find a new home for. None of this is financial advice, by the way. And if you get value out of this information, remember, subscribe and like and do all the YouTube algorithm mumbo jumbo hiddly dee that we need to do. Okay, so I had my coins basically on Qcoin just in case I needed a rapid, escape plan. And so now I have I've packed up what I got left, and and I'm gonna move it in Qcoin because it's already there. So both of these projects are on Qcoin, and that's why I chose them. But that's not just why I chose them. Rio DeFi is my first one. This is a Polkadot project. That's almost enough right there at this moment. But I like the market cap, 38.7 million. Okay, so InSolar was our fun money. We just didn't care. We threw it out, but we lost a little bit of that. So now we got to step it back up a notch to the grown-up side as much as we can, get out of the degenerate stuff and come up to the, get out of the bottom fishing and get a little bit of money back, and then we can go back down and try and find those big winner lottery tickets, right? So I figure this is an easy 10x. No problem. Within a few months, 10x on Rio DeFi, and it looks like it's got strong potential, right? I want to see like the last 24 hours, like a strong amount, good 25, 30%, and growing in volume. Like you don't want it to be over, you don't want to get at the peak, right? And FOMO in. Kind of want to catch it on that upswing. And I feel like this is right there. We're it's relatively new, September of last year. And this isn't too bad. So we're right there too. We're on OKX. We got about $5 or $6 million in volume on there. $500,000 on Qcoin, $500,000 on BitMax, Bilax. It's a bunch of littler ones and stuff. But at least we got like a strong volume liquidity somewhere, somehow. And then we got some backup options, right? In case we got to bail. I don't think you're going to have to bail on Rio. But we want this to be a lot safer than the last one. And then once we get our stuff back, we'll go back to the fun stuff. Okay, so there's 224.5 million. That's not bad. And there's a reported circulating supply of just about half of that. So it's not a trillion or a whole bunch of billions and stuff like that. So far it's not so bad. Just like a rough look at it. And we get in here, their mission and vision. Rio DeFi is a blockchain technology company. Our mission is to accelerate the mass adoption of digital assets by bridging traditional and decentralized finance. Our vision is a world in which everyone has access to decentralized financial services. To that end, we develop applications that connect people to digital assets, mobile payments, and DeFi services such as savings and lending. Our solutions enable lower transaction fees, faster confirmations, energy efficiency, secure storage, and global reach. Here's a video if you want to watch. Here's your team members. I'm not going to go through some advisors, careers, Rio DeFi, and the normal links here on the bottom. So Rio DeFi is financial services reinvented. Rio DeFi accelerates the mass adoption of digital assets by bridging traditional and decentralized. Well, dang it, changed on me. There it is. Decentralized finance. Our applications enable lower transaction. We talked about that. So here's the app wallet. The mission, technology, philosophy, we kind of spoke about that just a little bit. Security, interoperability, adaptability. And then here's, a public blockchain built on the parity substrate framework and fully compatible with the Polkadot network. Rio Wallet provides access to payment systems and allows users to withdraw fiat off their crypto accounts. And I like that they have a mobile app. Rio DeFi bridges centralized and decentralized financial systems and can facilitate cross-chain transactions, increasing liquidity. And they have quite a few different venture partners. They're on some exchanges, but not the big ones yet. And they're, a 5x from where they are right now, and things are going good. That's Coinbase numbers right there. That's maybe, I'm not saying they're getting listed there, but they're almost to the potential where people like Binance are going to start looking at them, or Coinbase, or if they have a product, a service, and it's legit, then you're going to boom right there. So, and here's some more links on some different articles and Rio Chain technical development newsletter, and you can see the Kusama, Polkadot, Parachains, Mantra DAO, RFUEL and Mantra DAO, MoonPay. Let's see, Rio Chain, Kylan. We've talked about Kylan before. Rio DeFi. Okay. So some of these names that we have. Here's MoonPay. Infrastructure for crypto, the global payment solution for cryptocurrency that is simple, powerful, and painless to integrate. And then you see they got Apple Pay, human-friendly payment tools for the next billion cryptocurrency users, boost revenue and defeat fraud with an on-off ramp that's simple, highly customizable, and builds seamless journeys for customers all over the globe. And that's the key, is you got to have customers that want to use your product. You got to build your product to your customer, not build, try to adapt your customers to your product. That doesn't seem right. So you got, it looks like a chipped card or something going down, and it's talking about, we support all payment methods our customers want to use: Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay. Customers can also pay with instant bank transfers using open banking in the UK and the EU. And an automated clearinghouse coming soon. Maximize your reach. So anyway, that's Moon. Rio DeFi, we talked. Some of their other partners, Plutus Venture Capital, Next Generation Innovation Venture Fund. If you want to learn more about this, all these links will be below. There's also the Merkle Capital, invest in future, invest in digital assets, tap into high growth emerging assets while having a peace of mind investing in Merkle. This is Thailand's first digital asset fund. Plutus is Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Shenzhen. So we got China, which is a huge, very rapidly growing, lots of money digital market. So this is all good. And this right here honestly makes sense with Polkadot. Polkadot has a large presence with a lot of their projects in China. You also have Signal Ventures, and you can see a lot of, Mantra DAO and a lot of your old favorites there. You have Vendetta Capital, investing in innovative ideas and talent. See, this is cool right here. Watch. Anyway. Vendetta Capital has brought together a multidisciplinary team that has an immense experience spanning from investing, portfolio management, and capital markets to marketing and blockchain technology. These are all the partners that are working with Rio DeFi. So I basically took what I had left from XNS and I split it in half. And I go half with Rio. And then the other half, I went to DAO Maker. And this one is a little bit higher market cap. It's at 89 million with a 24.7 24-hour trading volume. It has those same percentages that I like to see. This one, when we look at all, it's a little bit newer. It's only like February, so it's really new, like a week and a half old. But we'll talk more about it in a minute. And there's a small supply. So there's a 16,400,000 supply, and the max supply is 312 million. There's only, for retail sales, like over the counter where we can buy it, there's only going to be 25% of that available. The rest of it goes to different things, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So keep that in mind when we're talking about this number. Only 25% of that is what's going to be totally available for sale. And then, let's see. You can see right here, you can get it on Uniswap. There's about $11 million. KuCoin has a little over $9 million. Gate.io has $3 million. So you have options to get out of this if you need to. and so on. We talked about that. It's on 1 inch. So DAO Maker, venture capital recreated for the masses. DAO Maker creates growth technologies, funding frameworks for startups while simultaneously reducing risks for investors. We're going to go ahead and we're going to look at their white paper. So the DAO Maker token, let's see, we're at the top, yeah. The DAO Maker token enables its token holders to access governance benefits, reward distributions, collateral, and loyalty in the DAO Maker ecosystem. The token and its desirability play a key part in user acquisition and retention for all current and future products developed by DAO Maker. They have D-Teams is their software as a service solution that helps tokenize startups with everyday needs. Structured funding. DAO Maker has raised over $35 million for tokenized startups, and these supported startups now have a collective market cap of over $300 million. Our fundraising service is being streamlined with the launch of our compliance as a service platform. The platform is a place for both token and equity ventures to raise funds with the powerful facility of supporting various forms of refundable and risk-capped offerings. Such fundraising structures will mandate that startups provide a large portion of their raise as escrow, maintained in an insured custody, and these escrowed funds ensure DAO Makers users can claim funds within their designated time period if requested. And it talks about stronghold offerings, dynamic coin offerings, but venture bond offers DAO Maker users access to nearly zero risk venture investments. A principal sum of money is used to purchase venture bonds issued by a startup. This principal sum is used to generate interest through insured margin funding activities on decentralized and centralized markets. The lending market venture bonds expand the collateralized or over-collateralized lending activities caused by margin funding. In order to internalize a large proportion of the market created by venture bonds, DAO Maker will launch a lending market targeted at both retail and institutions who take on over-collateralized loans. Venture Bond Exchange. The Venture Bond Exchange provides liquidity to DAO Maker's users by facilitating the trading of venture bonds. The DAO tokens will provide trading discounts, and a portion of trading fees will be used to further the DAO token and overall ecosystem growth. Token holders have the opportunity to stake DAO and gain governance power through proposals and votes on launched proposals. Participation in governance allows stakers to receive payments sourced from platform fees. Staked DAO tokens are locked for a period of time to ensure only participants with long-term vision are and can join this process. Every company that will utilize one or several DAO Maker products will bring its own community to the DAO ecosystem. Active stakers, users, will be able to elect a coin, which will be supported by the DAO reward pool each month. So token strength. To incentivize long-term user participation and growth for the platform, a portion of platform fees will be used to reduce token circulating supply. A portion of these tokens will be allocated to ecosystem incentives, a portion will be burned, so it's deflationary, and a portion will be used to assist the growth of coins that join the platform's acceleration program. Premium access. Token stakers are also able to receive benefits and allocation priority and cash backs. When the platform hosts high demand offerings, stakers will receive priority access to these startups, so you can get first in line. Stakers also get a portion of their investments back, enabled by a cashback program. Most DAO Maker offerings face massive demand, and we expect an increase in this trend as we shift to a system that provides even greater security to retail venture investors. The launch of the decentralized acceleration programs will likely add further fuel to demand. DAO token holders will be able to have the ability to use their stake tokens as collateral to sponsor lending markets. Sponsors will receive fees from the market they choose to support, and this is explained later in the document. Incentivize long-term staking for for token holders to participate in governance. Tokens have to be staked. The DAO token staking program differs from most in that its stake tokens undergo a time lock. After initiating a stake, holders have to wait 14 days for the stake to become active. During the 14-day periods, holders are unable to participate in governance, nor do they receive their rewards. Stake unlock period. The token unlock will have a 5-day cooldown period. Tokens can be withdrawn from governance after 5 days. Stakers who want an urgent exit will be able to do so for a fee. An express unstaking fee will be charged, starting at 1% of staked tokens for an instant unlock, and the fee will reduce by 0.2% every 24 hours. After 5 days, the fee will reach 0. Any tokens claimed from express unstaking will be burned. And then here's a little breakdown for that. The system is designed to encourage governance participation by only those interested in the project's longevity, and it gives it some legitimacy. It also ensures people do not bounce in and out of staking during price volatility. The staking system is designed to build commitment within the community and the ecosystem participants. Platform fees build up the governance reward pool by 0.5% of the pool value will be distributed every day. Given the example, here's a little graph and chart on it. You can see here's different client variations and tokens and sale phase, success phase, and then what happens if there's a failure, then it burns the tokens and so on. We kind of talked about that, but that's basically what we talked about visually. Based on a user's stake, they will receive a tiered cashback on the fee that is otherwise charged to the project. Here's some tiers and cashbacks on that. The cashback system will be initiated once finalized, for which the timeline is not defined yet. The numbers and variables shown above are only meant to be examples. Let's see. There's a little bit more down here. The amount of the assets that depositors can borrow cannot be more than 40% of the dollar value that the DAO tokens used in the sponsor, the pool that are locked up, right? And if we go down, Lender's safety assessment. Non-established tokens are too volatile due to low liquidity to provide safety for lenders. If CRV depositors borrow USDC, it is important that the USDC lenders are getting collateral worth more than the amount they have lent. To address this issue, only 40% of deposit amounts can be borrowed. This means an instantaneous drop of more than 60% would be needed to put the USDC lender at risk. The DAO token derives its value from a wide array of revenue sources and ecosystem benefits. The lending pool, and therefore it faces no existential crisis from the failure of any particular lending pool. Still, only a maximum of 25% of the circulating DAO tokens could be applied to the pool sponsorships. This figure may change in the future. The opportunity to use DAO token as a lending market sponsor offers benefits to more than just the DAO token stakers. Coins that join the ecosystem can use their native tokens as collateral for borrowing or to earn interest, and can do so by buying DAO tokens in order to collateralize and sponsor their own cryptocurrency. Here are some token metrics. It is an ERC20 DAO. Here's dynamic supply, 234 million to 312 million. And as you can see right down here, right here, sale, 25%. Team gets 20, advisors 5, mergers and acquisitions 14, foundation gets 7, customer incentives get 10, ecosystem growth gets 9%, the DAO managed foundation gets 10%, and then 25% for sale. So that should help keep demand high. The toll bridge investing. The toll bridge is enacted by the smart contract and distributes the tokens to buyers. The smart contract manages the distribution per 3 calculations: quarterly distribution, toll bridge burns, and toll bridge claims. And all of that is talked about right here. We talked about the distributions. So, success of the Orion DYCO. Orion Protocol raised approximately $3.5 million through a DYCO and then went on to become one of the best performing projects of 2020. The purpose of DYCO was to reinstall confidence in the primary market and achieve this with stellar success. So, there's a success story for you. DAO Maker. Token sale ended January 18th, 2021. They made $7.8 million. We talked most of this. $22.8 million volume. All these links will be below. And here's Orion Protocol. $6.26 right now. 106 million, almost 107 million. 7.6 million in the last 24 hours. You can see a pretty good chart right here. It looks like it's either testing or breaking all-time highs right now. RFUEL, that's the Rio DeFi. It's under DeFi on KuCoin. USDT pair. Eight-hour chart. You know, I don't remember where I got in on here. And DAO Maker, I'm still waiting on a buy-in opportunity for this one. It's under spot index under the KuCoin tab. DAO BTC pair. I think it's going to be soon though. Yeah, it's going to be like right now. So here's your DAO BTC pair. And I was waiting for this drop to kind of settle out, but I think we're good now. Not financial advice. So hopefully that's it. That's what just my opinion. I'm just some guy. But that's where I'm going to try and get back to the solar stuff, and I don't think it's going to take me very long like this. Tell me what you think. Where are you going to put yours? What's your backup plan? How do you mitigate losses and get all your jackies and cheddars back into your pile, All right. Cheers. I'll see you on the flip, everybody.